understand you want to make a point with Mr. Young, who's not here. All right. So you're going to be asked to leave so that business can carry on. You're allowed to have a peaceful protest, and you can go outside to do that. That is your opportunity to do that. But bringing drugs into an office...
Well, they're not drugs. That's medical marijuana.
Okay, but in Ontario, we don't have that here.
I'm sorry, did you just say you don't have medical marijuana?
You don't even know the law.
You have a letter for that.
I have a card that's already been checked by officers who clearly have more knowledge of the medical marijuana program than you do.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying...
You said, and I'm sorry, and if I can quote you, you said we don't have that here in Ontario.
Well, I'm not here to argue, and you're not here to trip me up. I'm just here to make the situation
What we're here to do is protest legally. We are legally allowed to be in here.
Okay.
If it's the position of your department that this is private property, we can certainly just deal with that issue in court. I would suggest you call Crown, though, because they will quickly inform you otherwise.
Okay. They're asking you to go outside to carry on with your...
But we're allowed to stay in here. You can read Section 32, Section 20 of the Constitution, say that we are allowed to be in any office.
Public property.
Anytime. It's public property. Feel free to read the Charter of Rights.
Okay, but do you know who owns this property right now?
This property is being paid for by the taxpayer of Canada.
Okay, but do you know who owns it?
Does not matter who owns it.
As soon as you rent it out, I don't know how familiar you are with
paid
people
for.
renting, but the owner can't just walk into a rental property because they own it. When you rent someone property, you give away a whole ton of your rights as owner, and this isn't one of them. We are allowed to be in here. This is public property. It's been decided many times by the courts, which I'm sure you know. So if you'd like to call Crown, they can inform you of this.
Okay. And you know that the person that you want to speak to is not here.
Oh, we're not here to speak with him per se. We're here to have a sit-in inside of his office.
And
we're here to protest.
Just get our point known to maybe more people than just...
Yeah. And we'll be leaving at 5 peacefully. There's no sense in...
Okay, you know your point's only going to us.
Oh, I think these ladies have heard that pretty well.
This is very strange live
online. I think our
online.
point is incredibly long-winded, and I think we need at least until 5 o'clock to really express that point. And again, you can call Crown, and they'll tell you all about this.
Okay, so I'm going to make a few phone calls.
Awesome.
As long as I have your word, you're not going to cause any disruption.
Oh, we're going to do what we're doing now.
You're not going to break any laws.
Can I just tell you something right now? We are not here to break any laws. I am the only person handling marijuana. I'm legally allowed to. We have checked this with way more lawyers than I think the city has.
So while somebody else is in the room, you might want to take care and control of that.
Yeah,
okay?
Well,
so that nobody else looks like they're responsible for it.
To make a long story short.
So hang on, while that is in that room, you might want to be the person in that room.
That's why we're making sure there's nobody in that room.
Fair enough?
Okay, and maybe you should check into that medical marijuana line. I'm not, you're the one who said it, we don't have it in Ontario, that's woefully ignorant of the law.
Your letter is where? Who has that letter?
My card actually is in my pocket, it's already been checked by one of your officers.
Okay.
It's right here.
We just want you to know that we
Right
don't
there.
like being labeled.
And I have a prescription from my doctor on me.
Actually, sorry, you guys already have notes on that, so I'll let you look at it, but I'd like it back.
I'll give it back to you. I have no reason to keep it.
Well, what I'm
Okay,
saying
you
is
have my
like...
name. I'm not leaving. I'm going to be here, okay?
And sorry, can we get your badge number just to make this all official?
I'm the only L. Crawford Sergeant, okay?
So you're refusing to give your badge number?
All right.
Okay.
And she took your card.
Kirk loves when I refuse.
Good.
Hi. Can I see this? See some pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacob, roll it up.
Let's pose.
Let's offend some people with the weed. Offend these poor gentlemen with the heinous weed.
So, this is exactly how it's gone in just about every office where they threaten us and all this other stuff.
I think we're getting our point across.